Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, is seen by millions as unstoppable, untouchable, a man who dominates every arena he enters. But behind the crown, the championship, and the power lies a story that most people never see. Roman has experienced loss that cuts deeper than any slam, any fight, any rivalry. His father, Sika Anoa'i, one half of the legendary Wild Samoans, passed away after a life filled with achievements, wisdom, and inspiration. Losing his father was not just the end of a chapter in his life. It was the loss of a guide, a mentor, a man who shaped his understanding of family, pride, and strength. Roman felt that void immediately. Every lesson, every story, every word of encouragement from his father became a memory he could no longer hear in real time. And then came the loss of his uncle, Afa, the other half of the legendary duo that had taught Roman so much about wrestling, discipline, and life. Losing Afa compounded the pain because he was not just an uncle, he was family in the truest sense, a second father figure, a protector, a storyteller. Roman was left with memories and echoes of wisdom, but with a heart heavy with grief. The pain Roman felt was not something he displayed publicly. He never collapsed on camera, never let the audience see the depth of his sorrow. But in private moments, behind closed doors, the grief was relentless. He remembered the advice his father had given him about resilience, about carrying family honor into the ring, about standing tall no matter the odds. He remembered his uncle's stories about the Anoa'i legacy, the battles they had fought, and the pride they took in their family. These memories were bittersweet. They brought comfort and sorrow at the same time. Every step Roman took toward the ring was now weighted with remembrance. Every promo, every interview, every match became a way to honor Sika and Afa. He knew that they had raised him not just to be a wrestler, but to be a man who carries family pride above all else. The pain never fully disappeared. It became part of him, a silent motivator that pushed him harder, made him sharper, and made him more determined than ever. Fans see Roman Reigns dominate in the ring, but they rarely understand the emotional battlefield behind the triumphs. Every spear, every slam, every championship win carries the spirit of his father and uncle. They are the invisible partners in his victories, the guiding force behind his drive. Roman has learned to channel grief into focus, transforming the loss of his loved ones into a powerful tool. When he stands in the center of the ring as tribal chief, it is not just his personal pride he represents. It is the legacy of Sika and Afa, the weight of their teachings, and the honor of the Anoa'i family. The grief, though invisible to most, fuels his confidence, his discipline, and his fearlessness. Roman's pain is a private fire that burns silently but intensely, shaping every decision, every strategy, every step in the squared circle. Even now, Roman carries the memories with him like a shield and a compass. He remembers his father's lessons about strength, his uncle's stories about resilience, and the pride in their eyes when he succeeded. Their deaths are permanent voids in his life, but he has learned to transform those voids into purpose. Roman fights not just for himself, not just for the championship, but for the memory of the men who built him, taught him, and believed in him unconditionally. Every moment in the spotlight, every roar from the crowd, every challenge he faces, is amplified by the knowledge that he carries Sika and Afa's spirit inside him. Losing them was devastating, but it also became a source of unstoppable strength. Roman Reigns may appear invincible, but the truth is that behind the mask of dominance lies a man shaped profoundly by love and loss, a man who turned grief into greatness, and whose heart beats for both victory and remembrance.